Hey, before this video gets started, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. If you find yourself watching this video, and obviously you have because you can hear this, if you decide for whatever reason to nope out of this video before it finishes, and I mean like well before it finishes, like before the halfway mark or at any point, like you decide like to leave before it's done, do me this favor and leave a comment down below explaining exactly why you're leaving. If it's my voice, if it's the audio, like the audio quality, if it's the co-host voice, if the video is just boring, doesn't matter what it is. Like even if it's like, well, I suddenly had to poop and I had to leave. Like doesn't matter what it is, just tell me what it is down below because I'm trying to boost audience retention. And I feel the only way to really do that is by having the audience tell me what's making them lose retention. So enjoy the show.
Well, that's always a good thing.
It is, baby. Welcome back to TMNT, Mutants Unleashed. We got some people we need to go speak at. So let's go do that. Yeah, I start the game off with a load screen. That's how I get down. Please remind me to go back home. Please remind me to go back home before we start the actual next mission, so I can actually upgrade the turtles. Oh man, my butt hurts. To be fair, I'm sitting on like a chair that is beyond its prime. Like I seriously need a new chair. But the chair I have is so like it's built for the space it's in. And finding one that's like direct, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Finding one that's like, oh, it fits the exact same space. Oh man. I'm gonna watch this movie again tomorrow.
Everything about Mikey's movement cycles makes me unhappy.
Excuse me, why are we all here? You're rolling with the crew today. Cool. We couldn't miss a chance to see Dad speedrun the 8-bit OG Sushi Shark. This is your dad? No, fool. We're adopted. That's not why I'm staring. It's just that my dad's never touched a video game. He would if he was cooped up in the sewers for 14 years. Dad's great at video games. It's actually why we call him Master Splinter. It's not. True story. Dude's got zero formal martial arts training. Oh, my bad. I have to ask, what's with all the retro games? Didn't these come out before any of you were born? We had no money to buy the latest games. Instead, I had to do... Oh, that was it. That's all they let me read. We didn't know the difference. May I sit?
Splinter gets a sit. Level up.
Yep, leveled up. Go ahead, Master Splinter. Talk us through your approach to this speed run. Don't be afraid to sacrifice your chalks. For instance, in this aquarium level with the electric seaweed, you need to defuse 5 bombs, Mark. If you try careful to avoid the seaweed, you'll ruin your run. Better pick the worst shark and swim straight through the seaweed, defuse the furthest away bomb, then pick a shark you care about to finish the level. And what makes Doug the worst shark? His weapon is the, whatever that is, the knife. Sharp enough to melt through fatty tuna, but it is the shark with the janitor's mop is actually the most OP because it's the longest. I'm really glad real life doesn't work like this. Otherwise, I'd have the worst weapon. Like, hold on. You do have the worst weapon. What are you talking about? You were the one who says Psy were the deadliest. Yeah, and I tricked you. What? You were picking ahead of me. Dude, you are so gullible. Why would a danger fork be the most fearsome of ninja weapons? You guys are the worst. I think Dad's gonna break his personal best. If I can survive this final seaweed gauntlet. I'm so confused. Why are there rotating spikes inside of the fish tank? Aren't aquariums about animal safety? All 8-bit games had spikes. Just go with it. Activating dad mode. Yeah, dad mode, dude. People these days say dad mode means easy. As in a busy father who has no time to replay a difficult level, just wants to coast through the story. But I'm an old school dad. Dads are strong. They crush difficult games. You did it. You defused the last bomb. My God. Wow, you broke your speed record. And it was a no-hit, except for Doug. R.I.P. Doug. Kenny and his long-range mop are full health for the mini-boss. Cool. I'm regretting not having all of you mic'd up. Why do you think we call him Master Splinter? It's because he's mastered this game. You said that already. I don't remember. I don't understand why there are conveyor belts in the aquarium. I mean, fish don't even walk. And rotating bars of spikes. What purpose does that serve? Dad mode isn't supposed to be easy. Dads are strong. You ignored everything he just said. That's all right. So did you understand what just happened?
Yeah, they were talking about the NES turtle game.
Yeah. Yes, they were. Also, they didn't pick their weapons. Splinter gave them their weapons.
Yeah.
Specifically. You know, like, why do you care? Why does that matter? It matters. Okay, I think we have to do this now. So, yeah. Oh. Which, mind you, I do have that game. Like, I have the Cowabunga collection. I have 3 different... I think I counted. I have like 3 or 4 TMNT games on my Switch. And then like 3 more turtle games that have the turtles in them. You could say I'm obsessed. And I'd say you're wrong. I think those are supposed to say crush. Frusk. Like, I think any blue chip bag will be always like compared to like Doritos Cool Ranch. At home under the city, where the lights are pretty and the girls smell like daffodils. Okay. So what does this do? 1,000 cuts. Okay. If an enemy is not defeated with 1,000 cuts, it will be weaker to Leo's next attack. Okay. So I just want y'all to understand, like, as of right now, we're at episode 10, and effectively, there's only like 1 tier left to get for like each turtle to like be like be unlocked. Like 1 tier left. And I don't really know, because like there's a thing that says, yeah, we need to get everything. What is this? Oh, interesting. Like most of these, like I don't. Completely useless. Yeah. All right, so we burned through a lot of our XP, which is cool. We got a mission to go do, so let's go do it. Mark, you ready for this last mission?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, you're never ready.
Exactly.
All right. We're gonna knock this out, and that'll be the last thing we do for the night. Let's go with Raph, because currently all of these I've been picking Leo and Donnie for the most part because they have range. Now that we have the reagent and Genghis's help, we can follow the trail of protein and find the source. It would be wild if like we're on the verge of being done with the game, because like the when we started this week, when we started episode 6, we were at 15%. I don't know how the game is calculating like being done, because it might be looking at a percentage of like completion rather than like percentage like through the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it might be like, oh well, you gotta get all the achievements, get all the stuff, and all the things, and okay.
So I just dumped this stuff in the water?
Just a few drops.
That's
should be
your
enough to
voice?
reveal the protein.
If you
What does
say
it
so.
sound like?
So I just dumped this stuff in the water.
It's working.
Let's follow it upstream.
He's very much a black guy.
Through those newbies.
That's the first time we've seen that
This is
that
for their own good, right?
zebra. Like
You
I
keep
got
walking,
his.
Genghis. We'll catch you at the next junction.
Yeah, you do that. Also, they haven't talked in a while. Not since what, 2 episodes ago?
Ah!
So don't fall in the water. Got it.
Great. All right.
He kept saying, "All right," like we were.
Raph, smash.
The bracken, it's black with white stripes.
Ah,
Ouch, that hurt.
Hey, that hurt. You're strong. Hey, that hurt.
Oh, that's it. Just this guy.
Ow, you're strong.
Wow, like y'all really, like Raph is like the worst. Like in this
You're
specifically.
strong.
Jeez. I'm about to say, did y'all say I completed it before I completed it?
Hey, Sai.
Just checking in to see how the protein detector is working out.
Great, we're on the scent.
But I do have one question. Why it gotta be purple?
Wouldn't a primary color be more scientific?
Why it gotta be
Blue,
purple?
for instance?
Or how about a nice tangelo?
I didn't pick purple. Seems to be the proteins emit a hue.
Ha! Fight me.
Oh no.
So I looked up how much game there is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want
Hey,
your
that
answer?
hurt.
No.
Okay.
I'm out of juice.
Yeah, that's it. I failed. Like I really feel like Raph, so far like not being able to
Wait, that's not how it happened. Let's
So
try
also-
that one more time.
when we fail certain missions, the game does this thing where it's like there's no reason for it like there to be a time limit on doing missions, and it seems like there's no real reason when you fail, the game there is no branching path. It's not like, well, you didn't do the thing and now this is happening, so like here's what's gonna happen. No, it's like April shows up and says that's not how it went down. And like, you know, almost like it's a retelling of the events rather than you're currently living the live event. But like I don't need to be told it's short. I know it's short. Like if the price of the game wasn't an indicator, like what else would be?
Oh,
What?
none. Just this loading screen.
Also, you can't skip.
Let's
You
go.
can't skip. So like this isn't like I can't skip this because like, oh well, I hadn't done it yet. So when I get here, I have to see this all over again. Oh, I can. There we go.
I just dumped this stuff.
There you go. Oh, well, look at me. It wouldn't let me do it like before, and I am glad that I was wrong.
Right.
But yeah, like it is what it is. With Raph, there just seems to be. But you can't skip this. Who pierced your tongue?
Hey, that hurt. Strong.
Yeah, all these mutants seem to have like a piercer who just really gets around.
Get up. Ah. Get up! Like I don't like that. I hate that.
Ow.
Yeah, like I think like it might like yeah, Raph might be the one character like I never play with because like he's awful. He takes a lot of damage and he can't like get in and get out like at all. Just can't. So here's the deal. Again, most of the games, if the enemies have like I don't have any health left. That's it. Like I'm dead. Like I am dead. I am about to have to start this all over again.
Great.
Oh, there we go. We're at half health. That's not so bad. Can't go over there. Yeah, most games where like the enemies telegraph their attacks so you can parry. Most of the time when you see the thing flash, that's when it's okay, it's time to hit the button.
Hey, Sai.
Just
Not this
checking in
game.
to see how the protein detector is working
Like
out.
they
We're on the scent.
But I do
they
have one
they let
question.
you know it's going
Why
down
it
like
gotta be
a
purple?
good
Wouldn't
like
a primary
second,
color be more
like a
scientific?
real life
The
1
blue,
second
for instance?
before you're about to
Or
get
how
hit.
about a nice tangelo?
I didn't pick purple. Seems to be the proteins emit a hue.
Ha! Fight.
Like that was it. That's all I get out of that. Why?
I'm back.
Why was that necessary? Why is that what happened? Why did I need to take damage there? Like his legs, I just don't get why they thought this was like that would look good.
It's like, I think the idea. Oh god, the idea seems to be that they thought like trying to give them quote unquote childlike bodies, but like inside of these big ass shells. But that's not even true either because their upper bodies look fine. But I don't know.
No, their arms are small too. Like their arms are like stupid small for no reason as well.
Which I guess like if you look at a real turtle, like it's not that bad, but their limbs aren't as big as them.
I would argue that you can't look at a turtle and be like, oh yeah, this is that. Turtles also don't stand upright.
Yeah. Most turtles also don't leave the water all that often.
I've learned that that's the difference between a turtle and a tortoise.
Yeah, turtle and tortoise, yeah. One is more aquatic.
These guys, like this, like it clearly seems like I'm supposed to be able to get over here, right? Like it would seem that way. I can't get around this. Like I can't jump over it. Like there's even like a thing over here that makes it seem like, well, yeah, like right there, go over there. Like it seems like I should be able to go this way. Can't. Why? Like well, we were gonna put stuff over there,
Genghis,
but then we
listen,
got
need a
tired,
break, yeah?
and so we just blocked it
Last
off.
thing we want is for you to fall into the water and become infected.
I could do this all day, all night, brother.
And for whatever
Hopping is my
reason,
preferred mode of locomotion. I once hopped all the way across Jamaica Bay and back.
I assume something was chasing you.
Nah, man. I was doing a barbecue run for the community I came from. Giving back to those frogs who weren't lucky enough to become mutants.
yeah, that's my fault.
That's
I suppose.
actually
Red barrels
inspiring.
always
We should
explode.
totally be practicing more gratitude.
Thank you, Ooze, for the gift of brisket.
Okay, so without question, I cannot go over there. I'd imagine that whatever it is over here raises the water level. Or it doesn't, and this is just a collectible.
Just look at those colors.
Okay. I couldn't. The game was like, no, you are not allowed. Can I get a pizza slice, my boy? One slice of za.
No, you can't.
God. That's enough.
You can get a videotape though, or a cassette tape. I'm sorry.
Same thing. I mean, they're not like a cassette is a cassette. Videotape is a video cassette. An audio tape is an audio cassette. I don't know what the word cassette means. Well, ETTE means that it's a smaller version of something that was bigger. Like there's some people who don't realize cigarettes are called cigarettes because they're small cigars.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that, but I don't really actively think about it.
As well, you probably should because you don't smoke the cigarettes. Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
At the time, yeah, but like, if I did it now, I wouldn't.
You'd probably die. Yeah. I've had a lit cigarette in my face twice, in my lips twice, and like both times, like the first time I was like, wow, so you feel the heat from the cigarette through the butt of the cigarette. This is awful. I hate this. And then I couldn't breathe. I was moving forward and the smoke was blowing
Looks
back
like
in
the
my face.
bubble's coming from
Why do people do this?
that way.
Why do people smoke?
That's where we go.
This is totally working.
This is
find the
awful.
source in no time.
Just have to knock a few more heads together.
The only thing I can see is like it's derived from a French word.
Cassette?
It means little box.
That makes sense because that's
Um,
kind of sort of what they are.
And the actual definition of a cassette is just a sealed plastic unit containing a length of film or tape
Making me more
wound by
angry.
2 pairs of spools.
It almost sounds like they specifically. Alright, I'm gonna fall in the water. Like, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna. Yep, there we go. Getting hit.
Great.
Depth
All
perception.
right.
It's a thing. There we go.
You're strong.
So I'm assuming that at some point in this game,
So
I'll
Sai,
be able
this
to
protein, Can it affect people's brains? Make them act crazy?
Human beings? No, we lack the receptors for this particular compound. But mutants? Actually, I'm surprised you 4 haven't been affected.
That's because we don't drink water.
Alpine Crush for life.
Don't tell her that.
How fortunate and horrifying.
Speaking of perspective, the perspective in this game, like depth perception specifically,
Mm-hmm.
is awful.
Yeah, it's already bad, let alone bad for somebody who only has one good eye.
This is nice.
Well, I'm full on health, so we got that going for us. When I couldn't get any, I was dying. And now that like I'm full on health. Yeah, Raph is real cool with when it comes to like doing one-on-ones. Like he can manage these one-on-ones, but when it comes to like handling a crowd, nah, it's a problem. That was a lot of those, huh? Yeah, sometimes you really gotta.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Crabapult, mutation, Clawbra. I don't care. Like, I don't care. The game lags from time to time. It's not often.
Yeah, those frames, they be dropping.
Oh, it ain't like that the frames are dropping. Like, everything stops moving. Like, when I say it lags, like, there's a difference between, like, oh, there's a lot of enemies on screen and the game can't handle it. Nah, this is like for a second, Raph jumped in the air and he just
Back.
hung out in the air. Because God forbid you just come over here and fight me.
That hurt.
Fight like a man. Yeah. I'll be in there in like 5 minutes. I'll be in there like not too long from now.
Lovely.
Cause life is a garden, man. You gotta dig it. Like I can't do anything about that. Like they're all sinking. So like once I'm on one,
I guess the idea though.
like so one like I just have to sit here and wait. And
It's
cool,
the best. It's just the best.
can't brute force it. I was like, that's what makes the game a game, bro.
Now
You
we're
gotta wait.
Into that blue pipe from the looks of it.
I can't swim inside. Current's too strong.
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, this is the funniest part of the game.
So, what? We hit a dead end?
Like
I can
his
try my
voice.
European racing briefs. They're much more water dynamic, but also more revealing, if I'm being real.
Like they clearly
As
let a
much as
black
we'd
dude
love to
punch
see
this
those
up.
delicious frog legs, G. I don't think anything's getting through that torrent.
Let's take a picture and show Dad. If anyone knows where this pipe goes, it's Maze Master Splinter.
Huh. I feel so alive.
Yeah, you managed to get S rank the whole thing. Alright. Let's let you know. Let's get back to the lair and then we'll call it an episode. Call it an episode, daddy. On daddy. Oh man, buddy. Ugh.
You want to know where this pipe leads to?
Yeah, do you know?
Let me consult my sewer atlas.
My sweat.
Well, I mean, in
Dad.
theory,
You drew this map?
like a real
It's
city would have
color-coded
an outline, like
everything.
a
Yeah,
blueprint
they
of
would.
this.
Graph paper is giving me serious mazes and monsters vibes.
When
That
you
is a
were young,
drawing.
I walked every inch of these sewers.
They all are.
I wanted to have multiple
You
escape
know,
routes.
that's fair.
It's not like the
Ever
like
found.
how else would they get on paper?
Guys, is this our blue pipe?
Looks like it's connected to the Lower Manhattan Water Treatment Facility.
Then we've got our target.
You can't trespass on city property.
Why not?
I busted you out of TCRI, but I can't bust you out of Rikers Island.
But Dad, we have to find out who's contaminating the water and put a stop to it.
Besides,
really does feel
you're
like
the one always
in-game
telling
kind of
us
stuff.
to stay hydrated. How can we drink 8 cups a day if the water is literally poisonous?
8 cups is for humans. It's 12 for amphibians. But
I don't know if that's
I
true,
do
but it's
take
okay.
your point. Just please don't get arrested. I'm still doing physical therapy after the last time I broke you out of captivity.
Really don't know why they keep disrespecting Splinter in these TMNT iterations. Like the last time, like 2003, like no, well the 2012 show on Nickelodeon, the 3D joint. Nah, Splinter was a real one in that one. Like he was respectable. Like he wasn't an old rat. Like he was just a rat. You know what I mean? And they also did a really good job of like the turtles are also kids in that one, because that's kind of what that one was. Except it didn't suck. It's like, but they're teenagers. Hello, they have to be kids because 19 is the same thing as 12. Is that what you're telling me?
I guess so.
19 isn't a teenager. Weird, because if it could speak, the number would ask you, "Do you not know my name?"
this specific part of my name that you know.
Chill, 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 chill.
Okay, what shall I do today?
Man. Well, ladies and gentle dork, that's it for right now. Also, this is how fast travel works. Like, you can go to all the hangout spots, and if there's a guy like telling you to, hey, come and talk to me, like, you can go there. But given that we've used a good, like, oh yeah, we've also not like done this. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. But either way, until next time, take care of yourselves and be nice to everybody. Be nice to people. Try to be nice. Get out.